this spring, and if you're
Nba2k Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. Markkanen is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Morant in at the point. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Offensive rebound. Giannis passes to Markkanen. And the shot goes down.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
James looking around. And James throws it down.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Cans it from downtown.
And you pass it to him. Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league. And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Back to Morant. Outside, Markkanen. And another three from the East.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Pass to Jokic. Dishes it to Doncic. Over Morant. That one off the back iron and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
He can't hit that time. Nice D from Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so Morant will bring it up for the East All-Stars. It's a three-point game. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
And on the way from Irving for three. Jokic passes to Doncic. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded by Markkanen. 4 on the shot clock. The three for Doncic. And Tatum pulls it down. The East leading by 5. Up the floor, here's Mitchell. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter, and that one drops for Markkanen's got 9 points.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Mitchell outside. The three from Tatum. And another three from the East.
For 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. So the West ends up going with the new group. The West trails by 10. Here's George. The West again cannot hit. The East All-Stars on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Lillard against Fox, and a wide open look for Siakam. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Jackson.
2 minutes.
And the baseline jumper, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Their chemistry, that's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. The East leading by 13. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Siakam.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
George, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here's Fox. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The West trails by 17. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
And DeRozan kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Siakam. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. So for the West, Brown comes in for George. Halliburton subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And then for the East All-Stars, Bam Adebayo comes in for Sabonis. And it's Drew Holiday in for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Siakam's got 7.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
Here's Randall, buries the easy one.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And so it's the East All-Stars holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the East seems pretty much in control here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Brown out there with LeBron James, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Doncic in at the 2. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
The East All-Stars shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Siakam hits them both. The West trails by 18. Here's Holiday. Goes up again, and Adebayo with the lay-in.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Now, here's Jokic.
There's too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Mitchell against Doncic. And here's Tatum for three. West All-Stars with the rebound. At the elbow, it's James. Here's Brown. And that one is off. And the East now will go the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Holiday. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Holiday's got his first 2 points.
Boy, what a sweet touch from the mid-range from Holiday. I like seeing him capitalize from this area of the floor.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
George is checked in for the West. Fox comes in for Halliburton. Sabonis, he's checked in for the East. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Drew Holiday. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
Assisted.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Markkanen, he's checked in for the East.
All-Stars. Lowry Markkanen.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Mitchell. Sabonis with the ball. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
And stolen by James. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Jokic kicks to Fox. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
They'll love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bucket is good.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the East. 13-point lead. And another miss by the East. Mitchell's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Knocked loose. James dishes to George. A three-pointer, no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Drains it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
From deep in three-point land, when LeBron commits to a shot, even that far away from the hoop, no stopping.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Randall's checked in for Jokic. Jaren Jackson comes in for James. Edwards has come in for Doncic. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And then for the East All-Stars, Giannis, he's checked in for Lowry Markkanen. DeRozan comes in for Jason Tatum. And Lillard subbed in for Mitchell. The West trails by 12. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
Now here's DeRozan. Lillard, bounce pass. Sabonis kicks to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to DeRozan. Jacks up a 3. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
Nothing to think about there with DeRozan. I mean, the quick trigger, just catch it and shoot it.
Randall finds George. Back to Randall. George passes to Randall. And the layup's good off the glass. Randall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. Those big shoulders, that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 5. In the corner, it's Sabonis. And another 3 from the East.
You've got to at least honor the three-point shot from Sabonis. He's capable of knocking it down from there.
Here's Edwards. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And here's DeRozan. And it's good from the elbow. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, I look at DeRozan. One of the things I like most about his game is that he really employs the mid-range shot. And it's a lost art for most other players.
And so
37, the East All-Stars, 51.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Lauri Markkanen had a huge first quarter. He had 9 points and 1 rebound. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for the East All-Stars, they've got Lauri Markkanen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with John Morant. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Mitchell after Luka Doncic's bucket. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
At the line for the
East All-Stars have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. From deep, the West All-Stars pull it in. Embiid with it, now guarded by Tatum. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's LeBron. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. The East leading by 12. Morant kicks to Tatum. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
3 points.
Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now, preparing before the pass arrives.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Bam Adebayo is checked in for the East.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Now here's James following the miss by Bam Adebayo.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Tatum no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Irving finds Embiid. On the wing, James. He's guarded by Adebayo. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from James. Outside Tatum. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the West. Here's made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
Now, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position,
remaining in the
but
game.
he
2
still
minutes.
gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Jokic on the follow.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. Morant outside. Passes to Mitchell. In the corner. Tatum with it. They get it again. Adebayo kicks to Morant. And he's good on the 3 ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's James. The good-looking shot from the wing. James has got 20 points.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Here's Tatum. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the
Second
leaning,
personal foul.
you could see his feet weren't set
Substitution
on
on
that
the
screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Halliburton's checked in for the West. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Holiday comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Giannis right side. And the basket is good.
Giannis
And it's
Antetokounmpo.
just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Jokic, no good. And here are the East All-Stars now. Outside Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Fires the 3. Tatum's shot is off.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now, here's Jokic. James, that's a 2-pointer. And they get it back. Here's Halliburton. Tips it, and Doncic is right there.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
The feed to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
End of the game.